Good morning and welcome to Gospel Bytes, where we take a bite at the Gospel for the day. Today is Monday, June 2nd. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. Glory to you, O Lord. This is taken from John chapter 16, verses 29 to 33. The disciples said to Jesus, "At last you are speaking plainly, without talking in veiled language. We are convinced that you know everything. There is no need for anyone to ask you questions. We do indeed believe you came from God." Jesus answered them, "Do you really believe? An hour is coming, has indeed already come, when you will be scattered, and each will go his own way, leaving me quite alone. Yet I can never be alone. The Father is with me. I tell you all this, that in me you may find peace. You will suffer in the world, but take courage. I have overcome the world." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. So Jesus said, "An hour is coming when you will be scattered, and each will go his own way, leaving me quite alone." Such a sad thing. No? Jesus knew even beforehand that he will be left alone by his disciples. They will abandon him. And yet he continued with his mission to save these people who are going to abandon him in his hour of need. No? It sounds really very sad that Jesus had to go through this. And yet he said, "Yet I can never be alone. The Father is with me." There are times when we have to go through experiences by ourselves. Sometimes, no matter how much our loved ones, our friends or families, no matter how much they try to console us, they can only be with us at a certain point. And then after a while, we will have to go on our own. No? For example, when we go through sickness and we think that yes, I'm going to have my family with me to stand with me in this time. Yes, they will be at a certain point in time, but there will be a time when they can never join us. In 2013, when I had my heart attack, um, before and after the operation, my friends were telling me, yeah, you can do this, you can do this. But even after the operation, it didn't feel like I was making it. And it really scared me that I will be like this for the rest of my life. And, they kept assuring me, "You're strong, you can do this." And in my mind, I kept thinking, how do you know? You don't know what I'm going through, you know? And now I understand, people who are depressed, they wouldn't want to hear those words when people say, "Yes, you can do it. I know you are strong, you can do it." How do they know? They don't know exactly what you're going through. They don't know if you can actually make it. Even the doctors were not telling me if I was going to make it. But one day there was an old man who came to knocking at the doors and going from bed to bed, and he was assuring us, the heart patients, assuring us, "You know what? I went through this. As you can see, I'm old, and yet I went through that, and I survived it. Everything is going to be better." No, I tell you, after a few days, you will feel so much more relieved. And he was the only one who consoled me because I knew he went through it. Jesus is the only one who can be with us when all of our friends, maybe they did not abandon us, but they can never join. They can never feel or fully understand what we're going through because they're not in that situation. But Jesus went through all of it, all the suffering, all the pain, all the loneliness, the abandonment. Think about it, and he went through it. Any suffering, any pain you can imagine, Jesus went through so much more. So for him to say, "I know what you're going through, and I care about you," Or like he said, the Father is with me, I'm never alone. I used to think, how did Jesus go through that, knowing that he will be abandoned, he will be alone? The Father was with him through the darkest moments, through the most secret moments, to the times when even his mother could not follow, um, couldn't follow him to the grave, couldn't follow him uh, on the cross. She could only stand by, but the Father was with him. So if any one of you is going through something, any one of you is going through problems, whether financial, spiritual, relationships, don't forget the Father is with you. Jesus went through all of that. He understands what you're going through. And this is someone who loves us. He knows He will not leave us on our own. We will never be alone when we face the challenges of life. So don't worry. Time will come when we get old and nobody understands us. We cannot even understand ourselves. There is someone who will never abandon us. Even in those darkest times, we will never be alone. I'm Father Jerry Sembrano for another edition of Gospel Bites. God bless you. Have a nice day.